Alright, let's see what comes of this dream sequence now again. See if we see young Desmond Miles yet again. What the heck? Come back! This is so weird. You can barely hear what they're saying, by the way. It's not just the camera. I mean, you really can barely hear what they're saying. It's the same thing again. I like those sequences, but do they have to be the same thing every time? Fell asleep watching Gilmore Girls. This is what happens.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Kaiden? If I say Kaiden, he was the first person to die. Might as well say it just because it's such a unique thing.
Kaiden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Kaiden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Talk to this damn Solarian again.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valoran would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Counselor, Krogan are about to die in droves so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship
Very
at
true.
its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina.
Oh, he's a dick.
He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where
Yes,
it's going.
he's probably
From what I
embezzling.
can tell, you won't like the news. Come see me next time you're on the
Or is he
Citadel.
working with
Issue
Cerberus or
out.
something?
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Admiral Hackett. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and save it. Tuchanka. Alright, we're right here, so let's talk to Hackett.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Let's see. Oh, we just talked to him, okay.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
I need you to go online, Shepard. We need you to take on the scum of the earth online. Face the worst racial slurs you've ever heard. Allied forces.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
It's me, I always make the good decisions. Alright. Stupid Solarians.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
Good, good, good.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Soni, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
I showed her my human organ, sir. Okay, the Rachni.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about...
What about the Muslim
Galactic
Brotherhood,
War.
sir?
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Alright. And then the Reaper progress.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Surkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
That's strange.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
That's strange.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irum. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territories soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Oh boy.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Alright, I guess that's it for now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
So I guess you can keep going back to him and see how things are going. Alrighty. Look at that, our military strength is in the green now. We're over halfway, it looks like. That was a big jump, 300. Good stuff. Alright. I guess that he's not on our ship anymore, the Turian guy, Victus. Neither is Rex, so let's go talk to the crew, see how they're doing. They're all holding up.
See the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with the Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Cerberus fighter base, huh?
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action. Commander?
See what messages we got? Your Yes Asia order has been cancelled. Oh my god. Zalatros Linran. Your regrettable decision, Commander. I'm deeply disappointed by your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, carrying the genocides will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be able to be capable of stopping the resurgent Krogan. More of the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the Genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn of you that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying your orders. This is a dark day not only for people, but for all the galactic civilization. Okay, whatever. Or not Rex. Making babies? Shepard, making babies again will be fun as soon as this war is over. Let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word she's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. Alright, making babies. We helped Rex get laid, alright. Commander Shepard, just General Corinthus, okay. When you first arrived on Manet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. You've broken an alliance that many thought impossible. Palaven might be saved after all, with great respect. Still fighting. Dear Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles. The people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time, it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing as we fight back the Reapers. We feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall, but my connection to the people of Zoo's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate from their own safety, but with one mind and untrained fight, with the skill of veteran commanders, our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon. When the time comes, we will fight with you. Is that the Rachni, I guess? ANN alert. New article on the Reaper. Pharaohs, a group of colonists on Pharaohs have mounted defensive against the arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough to civilians from nearby colonies to escape. Informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be survivors of the savage gas attack several years ago, had repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with several wartime competence more common, with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supplies salvaged from defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Bennett said. We've survived the worst, but we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Okay. Look at that. More assets acquired, alright.